The battle for 2026 has already begun, and it's not being fought where most Americans are looking. While Donald Trump prepares a massive push to reignite the MAGA base for the midterms, another campaign is unfolding in silence. One front is loud: rallies, messaging, fundraising, non-stop energy. The other is quiet: state houses redrawing district lines, courtrooms debating voting laws, and proposals that could reshape who gets to vote at all. This is the story of a two-front war for control of Congress. A war fought both in the open and in the shadows. To understand the first front, you have to understand Trump's favorite playbook, mobilization. The challenge for 2026 is unusual. How do you create presidential-level turnout when you're not on the ballot? Trump's answer: make it feel like he is. Reports say he's considering a midterm convention, a massive rally-style event designed to ignite the MAGA base and simulate the energy of a presidential year. Behind the scenes, the campaign machine is already revving. Mega fundraising operations, PACs lining up endorsements, field offices targeting districts. Trump wants to flip messaging focused on safety and prosperity, broad themes meant to resonate beyond MAGA loyalists. And maybe the most important part? Preventing messy GOP primaries. Trump's allies are now pressuring MAGA-aligned candidates to avoid self-inflicted fights that weaken them before November. But Trump isn't doing it alone. A powerful conservative donor coalition, the Rockbridge Network, founded by Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance, is quietly building the infrastructure behind the movement. Databases, pollsters, ad agencies, organizing hubs. A long-term machine designed not just to help Trump, but to make sure the MAGA movement outlives him. This is the loud war, the public war, the mobilization war. But now we enter the second front, the one you rarely see. While rallies grab the headlines, a more consequential battle is being fought quietly, changing the rules of the game itself. Trump has been privately urging Republican-led states to attempt something almost unheard of: mid-decade redistricting. Usually, states redraw their maps once every 10 years after the census. But now, states like Texas, Florida, Missouri, and North Carolina have begun redrawing them early, right before 2026. Texas moved first, with Governor Greg Abbott signing new maps that could flip as many as 5 Democratic districts by merging Black and Latino communities into Republican majority districts. Florida has scheduled its own special redistricting session. Missouri and North Carolina have already passed new maps. Republicans call this a response to population changes. Democrats call it a power grab. One GOP strategist calls it an all-out redistricting arms race. But this isn't the only rule being rewritten. In Congress, Republicans are pushing the SAVE Act, which would require every voter to show documentary proof of citizenship, passports, birth certificates, to register. Critics warn that millions of eligible voters don't have those documents readily available. A similar law in Kansas blocked 30,000 legitimate voters in just 2 years. Meanwhile, Project 2025 has proposed conditioning federal grants on whether states share their voter rolls with federal agencies, a move some warn could enable improper voter purges. And looming over it all is a Supreme Court case that could require states to stop counting mail ballots that arrive after Election Day, even if they're postmarked on time. This is the quiet war, the bureaucratic war, a structural war designed to shape who votes and how. Put these two fronts together, and the full picture becomes clear. On one side, a full-power political movement trying to replicate presidential turnout. On the other, a procedural strategy that could tilt the battlefield itself. The rallies justify the rule changes. The rule changes protect against turnout failures. Two sides of the same coin, two strategies, one objective, control of Congress, and the shape of American democracy in the years ahead. So now the question becomes, which matters more for 2026? Mobilizing a base or reshaping the playing field? Let me know your opinion in the comments.